I'm making this video for you, the young man who is either going through a low point right now or has gone through some sort of low points in the past and recognizes that you'll likely go through a similar low point in the future. For context, I'm coming out of one of the lowest points that at least I can remember in my life. It was a rough few weeks where a lot of things seemed to be falling out of place. In the midst of things, I actually broke up with my woman. I got back together with her, but obviously that was a rough period in the sense that on one hand, of course, I was concerned for myself. But when you build a solid connection with a woman, you also obviously feel bad for her when you break up with her. Feel bad for her family as well because you build a connection with them, which also then makes your state a bit lower. So how do I navigate this? As a starting point, there would be certainly temptation on your part to get out of the bad habits that you built in self-development. So whether this is working out, meditation, eating clean, whatever habit it is, there will be temptation to not do those habits. But this is the time more than ever to stick to those habits. There were many mornings, I woke out at 3:30 in the morning. So there were many mornings where I woke up and frankly wasn't in the mood of it. The working out just seemed very unattractive, for lack of better words, but I did it anyway. I recognized that working out is the exact thing, and other things of course, but working out is one of the things that's going to get me out of that lower point, and I did. You want to continue these good habits when it seems hardest to actually keep them up. Now the big one that isn't like a permanent part of my routine, but I found it's very useful in these moments: cold showers. So I've made a video where I speak about the fact that I don't typically take absolutely cold showers, but I found during these periods that absolutely cold water with not a drop of hot water is really beneficial. You need to find out also who you can speak to around these matters. So that's something that I personally don't, at this point in my life at least, have much of. I do have a few close friends that I can discuss the matter with, but not many that I actually, without sounding harsh, would take the advice they give me. I'm one of those people who has a lot more confidence in my own advice. But this is one of those cases, as much there's other cases as well where having this brotherhood around you helps. If you don't really have that, then actually comment down below that I can help you out if you're in the low points, or you can just start a community of your own. I also have my Discord server that will also be in the description. Comment on the video, not gonna lie, it also does help with the algorithm, but I do think it will help you in general. Sorry, there's someone by the door here. Beyond this though, I do think you need to, now in this period more than ever, write down your thoughts, journal. It's going to help you put things into perspective. One thing I like to remember is there's a lot of people on the side of the road. They don't know when they're going to get the next meal. They don't even know if they are going to get a next meal. They don't know where they're going to sleep tonight. So yes, I'm not by any means saying that you must feel bad now about the fact that you're feeling a bit down about whatever is happening in your life. But put things into perspective and realize that things could be much worse for you. Imagine how much worse your life would be if you don't know if you can get another meal. I really do want to start a shelter for those people, but separate matter I spoke about in other videos as well. So do keep that sort of thing in mind. It naturally does help push your spirits as well. Throughout all of it though, keep this growth mindset in mind. as far as possible, look on how you can grow from it. So in this moment of where I'm saying keep up with the good habits, look at it how you can keep building your discipline muscle. Because on one hand, yes, you are constantly doing the good habits like working out or meditating or whatever good habits you've developed. On the flip side, you've probably experienced this, where the bad habits become seemingly attractive. So build your discipline muscle to A, do the good habit, but also avoid the bad, drinking, smoking, whatever it is. That's also going to build your discipline, and discipline is going to get you very far in life. Having this masculine mindset develops you into this man actually, who people can rely on, your women can rely on. You become a supportive father for your children, a strong leader for your community. So if you actually take a step back from this whole down point in your life, it's quite, it sounds rough, but it's actually a good thing, in the sense that it's going to develop you into someone who becomes an even bigger asset to those around you. And now I'm actually drawing my mind back, what got me onto self-development in the first place. I went through this period where I'm not sure if I was suicidal, frankly, but I had suicidal thoughts 100%. I had thoughts about jumping down from like high buildings. I had thoughts of like putting my hand into toasters, crashing cars, all of these sort of things. And through luck, and frankly I can't really remember how it happened, so I have to say through luck, but I got into this self-development path. And frankly, for me, the one that made the biggest difference to my mood when I was in that initial phase of self-development, at least, was working out. If you're anything like me, meditation at that point does make a big difference, but you don't quite get into the flow of it yet. Working out is like one of those things that feels like fun to do, especially early on. So if you're new to self-development, if you watch this far, comment down below, join the Discord server, but if you don't want to do either of those, just work out. 100% that's going to be the thing, at least in my opinion, that's going to make the biggest difference to your mood. But if you've passed that initial state of self-pity and whatever, all of that you go through, really view it as a point to develop yourself, become a big asset to your community. But with that said, I'll see you in the next one, bro. To become a better, and in this case specifically stronger man.